The greatest messages in this world are given or transmitted to humanity through stories. So I thought, let's make these Thursdays a Thursday story day. And for today's story, it'll be the story of Nafisa Granny. I'm not a good storyteller. I am a good filmmaker. I can make good films. But then I have gone through so many stories in my life since last 25 plus years towards inner excellence that I thought it would be a huge loss if I just take these stories and die with me. So I thought to share these stories with you. So let's jump straight into my mind map. So I'm your host, Korak Day, Aatma Guru, and my objective is to make you an inner excellence master, a Aatma Guru. So today's story is the story of Nafisa Granny. So let's come straight to the core concepts. So we'll have core concepts. There will be like 3 core concepts. Then heartbeats. 6 heartbeats is the main part of the story. And then there will be next steps. And it will be like 3 next steps. And the most important and the most, like, I love this part the most, that is like the parting words. So I'll share with you 3 parting words. So let's jump straight into the core concepts about the story. The story that gave me joy. I don't have to say anything else. Story to be written on stone. It can give you joy. If you really go deep into the story, if you want, you can listen to the story a few times and it will really give you joy. And let's jump straight into the story. Before that, if you have not subscribed to my channel, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe and also press the bell icon and keep commenting on the story as you listen to the story if you feel something special in this story. And do share this story to all the people and friends and family and acquaintances you know in this world, so that they also could taste the, this special taste of joy. So let's start with the heartbeats, the beginning. I used to go to the streets and, see for, like, if I could bring some people who are like dying or destitute in a very difficult or bad situation. After me doing it for many years, I have trained some people in my self-dependent village program. So I trained them so they would go themselves. But this time, like, I saw this extremely elderly woman with her head down on the ground in extreme shabby clothes. So I went, I saw in the street this very shabby clothed, extremely elderly woman who was very skinny, and she was lying on the ground. I thought she must be senseless, so I just shaked her and to check whether she was alive. And she just very weak, with her weak body and weak eye, she just looked like this and said that I am doing my Maghrib namaz, Babu. So I just asked her, like, what did you ask from Allah? So she said, what to ask? He will give. So I lied to her that Allah has sent me to take you home. Maybe sometimes I wonder, did I lie or... And she was so submitting, like she tried to get up maybe some little bit, but she couldn't get up. So we had to carry her to the nearby cab. Getting a cab is such a difficult thing, but still we got a cab. And then the taxi man was quite a cunning person, which is normal. And in a quiet area, it was evening time, maybe little like night, quite night. And he asked 2 of us to get down. So in the night time, it's like all dark around, and I'm just holding her and trying to get another cab because there was no other way, and it was quite a distance from our place to carry her. So we got another cab, who I thought that was great, but then he was ready to go, but then he asked for like 3-4 times more money than it would have been like the normal, but like there was no point standing there and waiting for another one. And so we just took and we came to our Haridham, our ashram, and like she was like basic treatment, and she got little healthy, and she could stand on her feet and walk around and do things. And then one day she told me her story. She was a rich mom from a part in Bihar. Obviously her name was Nafisa, so she was a Muslim woman. And after her mother's death, like she had many children, many sons, and after her husband died, the sons, she wrote all her property and everything in the name of the sons. And then the sons planned a trip for her pilgrimage. They told that she will be taken on a pilgrimage to Ajmer Sharif, and for that they got the tickets and made her sit on the train, and they said that they will also come along with her. And they said, oh, I forgot the food packet and the other bag. And so they got down from the train and said that we are just getting the bag. And the train started and no one returned. And then somehow she ended up in Calcutta and to our Selfless Love family home. You know, the most beautiful thing which I remembered about her was that I used to come back to the ashram like late in the night, and then I had many things to do. Like I had to cook the food for everyone, and I had to wash their clothes and clean all the utensils and everything. So always be singing to me. Like she said that I'm singing for my son who has come from a hard day's work. He used to give me so much energy, so much power to continue, like after the whole day's struggle. Another very important thing about her life was the last part, was her death. So when she died, since she was a Muslim, and in that village there are like 14 places of Muslim graveyard, and we requested each and every graveyard to give her some, because she was a Muslim, and her some place to lie. But none of those 14 places in that village where Haridham is, nobody allowed. And I said that we'll give you money and things like that, and she says no, we won't allow, because we never know who is this woman. And I said, but she's like, she could be your mother too. So we took her, because we found out a place which is Bagmari. There they accepted to let her get buried there. Some little help for those people who are unwanted, unloved, lonely in this world, at least after their death, is very, very important. So I had promised that whenever a Muslim man would give something with love for these women, this granny, Nafisa Nani, then only we will do a small kind of special remembrance ceremony. And after like 13 to 15 years, one Muslim man gave 200 rupees, which would be like nearly $3. And we brought some special food, and of course that was not enough for buying the food. And they said, but we have some very dedicated family members, Selfless Love family members, who contribute every month. So we managed, and after 13 or 15 years, I don't remember exactly the year, we remembered her just a few months back, and it was a beautiful feeling. So what's the next step? The next step is, well, I sell inner excellence coaching and courses. You can be part of that. Another thing is, you can get a free mini course. There's a PDF download, and there is this link which I'll give you in the description below. You can also join our VIP group, which is called Inner Excellence Mastermind, and there is also a link below, and you can also join our Facebook and YouTube channels, and we are also available on Amazon in the name of Korak Day, our books and everything. So what are the parting words from this story? Like, parents are greatest even if they were bad to you. People have these baggage that my parents were, my mother or my father were very nasty to me and very bad to me. But that is what they have been to you. You don't have to reciprocate that. You don't have to be equally bad or more bad to them. They only brought us to this world, and because of their raising us, or because of their, making us what we are what we are. So they are very important. The second point is never cheat parents or fall in the greed traps. Like, there are many children who fall into the greed traps of what their parents have and to take that, or they try to cheat their parents in their old age. Like, even if you could do nothing for them, at least don't cheat them or don't be bad to them. Your life is full only when you get your experience of joy. Come practice love. That is what I specialize in. Like, I can make you practice love. Like, I remember when I went to this actress, and my first film's actress, and she was like, she's a big name in India, and I just told her that this is not a film. Like, I want you to come and make love. And she said, oh yes, of course. So it's just like that. Like I'm an expert in that. Like, so come practice love, selfless love, and when we actually do something with love, then only we get the greatest joy. Okay, so that's the end of this video. And if you like this story, do write your experiences, feelings in the comment box below, and do not forget to share this story to many people you know. Comment and subscribe to this channel, and have a very beautiful time from now. Pranam.